Hello my dear friends and welcome to Vincent Electronic channel, and today in this video we are going to listen to those two records which actually mini disc albums which actually I got quite a long time ago, about half a year. I think I already featured them somewhere in one of the unboxing videos, but I did not actually open them up. What I've done, I just like showed them, oh, here what I got, yada yada yada, but I did not play them, didn't open them, didn't look at them at all. So these are from Red Manor Record. Unfortunately, this record company was actually pretty cool, but unfortunately it does not exist anymore. I think gentlemen who used to run it decided to close it up just because he was competing. I think he explained this like this: he was competing against big record companies which actually were saturating the market and using up all capacity of pressing and recording manufacturing capabilities, that this guy could not compete with them. I'm sad because I actually really like the guy himself and I like his stuff. I also have one LP from them, and yeah, it's actually looking pretty good. I'm sort of sad that I was able only to buy these two, but at least I have something, as a little memory that this company existed. So let's see what we have here. So we have two releases. So one, I actually did this one completely sealed in a shrink wrap plastic, and this one is in a baggie. So this one can be opened easily. This one has to be unboxed or unpackaged. So we have two kind of electronic music releases. So this one is double featured. It has contains of two two mini discs, and this one is a single. So let's take a look at this guy first. So it's packaged like this in double in the baggie. It's very easy to, but it has this little sleeve to keep them together, which is actually, I found a nice touch here. Yeah, double release. It's pretty cool. Oh yeah, look at this. It has this kind of sleeve. Sorry, the sticker, just keeping them together. So yeah, obviously I didn't have chance to listen to this. Is it like this, or does it have like sort of? Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, I thought when you like stack those two together, it's gonna be like a picture, but looks like they are just completely different illustrations right there on the front and on the back. All right, so it's very nice done typography. I like it because I used to work in a publishing company, so I know shit about typography and the publishing stuff. So that's actually well done. So those are Maxell disc. Looks like yeah, XL2 for all, it's actually, I don't know, probably good disc. I'm not that familiar with the different media, but mini disc media is actually in general very sturdy, very good. So it doesn't matter what disc are you using. So this one is Maxell XL2, 74 minutes, and this one disc A, and here is J card, or whoever you call it, or U card. Yeah, so here's all what we have here. Actually, over the camera, it's really hard to read. On flashback motorcade, that's probably the names of the artist, and this is name of the track. But this red on my camera is really hard to read for some reason, so have to read them right here. So it's Honeybeard, the Phantom Division flashback, back at Motorcade, Megatronics, Maverick Hunter, a Magnavolt Dead or Alive, and things like that. So those are electronic tracks, and I'm really into electronic music, so I like this already. Let's take a look at the second one. Let's put this disc back in. I'm not gonna remove the sticker, maybe I will, because it's sort of in a way, yeah, a little bit fiddly. Okay, look at this. Okay, I'm just gonna plop it right here in the meantime. Okay, let's take a look at the second one. Second one. It has different illustration, which are actually pretty nice as well. Really nice to see mini discs with illustration. The same, obviously the same kind of disc. Nothing inside here. It's just the empty paper, so there's no point to pull it out. Forged in neon. Yeah. Amazingly, I forgot to mention the name. There's this double release called Forged in Neon. Yeah, thank you very much, Uncle Misha. Right, so I'm really looking forward to listen to those discs now. Why am I putting it wrong? Supposed to go like this. All right, so this is Forged in Neon double release. And this little sleeve, I'm gonna keep the sleeve for sure. I'm gonna probably come up with some kind of container for all these guys. Okay, so this guy called Vincent Carl Vincent. Oh, this is just a release of Carl Vincent, and it doesn't have any particular name. Looks like Play 80s. So Mr. Carl Vincent plays 80s. And again, oh, it has sleeve as well. Sorry, the sticker, quality guarantee. So yeah, this is very nice touches. It feels good. It feels like as if it was done by huge record label. It's okay. I got my little knife here in order to open nicely this disc. I would like to do this carefully as possible. Oh, almost butchered it. Let me find it. Okay, here we are. I'm gonna remove this plastic wrap as nicely as possible. All right. Okay. Another very nice illustration, obviously very 80s, I think. I mean, I was probably baby back then. Oh yeah, this quality seal, you see this little logo? This is Gentleman's, the owner of this record label, Red Manor Records, a little logo here. His channel featured cassette tapes and things like that. We are featuring this logo. So yeah, big hi to, I forgot his name. I don't think I even know his name actually. I'm feeling so bad. All right. This is much more readable text, obviously. So these are 12 tracks, which are on this particular disc. I'm gonna probably remove this as well. Definitely gonna bug me. I'm gonna plop it right here. It's still part of history, so I'm not gonna throw it away. Nicely. All right. Quality seal. Oh, it has something inside. What do we have here? Nice. This is some advertisement of Red Manor Records, redmanor.co.uk. Unfortunately, I think this leads to something else now. Yeah. Again, a bit sad that this happened, but okay. And we have fancy TDK MDRXG. Again, I have no idea how good is this disc, but looks very schmick. I like this case. I think I have few very similar to this one. Only few. Majority of mine are pretty simple mini disc, but this one looked pretty good. Again, looking forward to listen to that. And here is 12 tracks. You can just get familiar. And obviously it is stereo. I don't know what this DDD stands for. All right, so now we have to pull out one of my players and actually listen to a little bit here and there. Or maybe I listen to this myself first, and then I'll tell you which one are my favorite. How about that? Let's do this way, because it's too many tracks to actually like give you samples. Also, obviously gonna hit some content protection on YouTube, so I won't be able to even feature anything like this here. But all those tracks already featured by a gentleman from Red Manor Records himself on his YouTube channel, so I don't even have to do any, any little recording, maybe like little snippets. You can listen to them themselves, and I'm gonna include links in the video, as I'm really happy that that was released. So let me listen to this and talk about a bit later. Here we are. So after about 2.5 hours of listening to all those tracks, maybe less, maybe 2 hours, because there is something else I have to mention. using my Kenwood DMC S9, I clearly found a favorite tracks, and I must say, first of all, right away, that this album is the most favorite. Look at this. Here is my little piece of paper where I listing the tracks I like. So on disc A, right here, on like 3 tracks. Oh, they are all good actually, but the favorite, like the ones which are resonate with my soul. All right, okay. On this one, I have, look at this, how many? 7 tracks. So this is really good album for those people who like electronic music. Love it. So something else I have to mention, which was disappointment. Disc number 2 or B was actually pretty skipping a lot. It was skipping like no tomorrow, and I cannot wrap my mind. So using this player, everything probably first and second was fine, and then rest of the tracks was pretty bad. Yeah, I thought something wrong with my player, but when I put this disc and this disc back, it's all went fine. So there's something wrong with this disc. Is this so that's why I here have my deck here. We're gonna try to play some music on this one and see if it's okay. So I'm gonna first find the track which is skipping, and then I give it to you to listen for short period of time. Maybe it's gonna work fine. Maybe it's something else, something wrong with my Kenwood player. I don't know. Okay, let me try. All right, guys, I was listening through a whole bunch of tracks on this deck, using listening to this second second disc, like part 2, and I couldn't hear anything wrong. So potentially we have an issue that this guy has better error correction, because clearly it needs some, than this. So this mechanism is not as good as here, and things like that, because no, I actually spent some time listening through a whole bunch of tracks here, listening to disc B, and it's all seems to be fine. Okay, so maybe it has a little bit more errors and this little guy cannot just handle them. That's probably what, but I thought this one is pretty good. So I have a few other 3 more different MiniDisc players. I gonna give them to try those discs on the other players and see what's how that gonna work. Yeah, mystery to me, but probably this is the explanation. Let's eject this one. There are a few tracks I want you to have a quick listen. In addition to the one you just hear a little bit, I'm gonna put these guys right here, and my favorite gonna be track number 7. Actually, all tracks here are pretty good. 6 and 7 is actually one of the most favorite ones. So let's do it. Few seconds. This one is good too. Very nice sound, and actually I would even say a little bit better than this. And these discs, these compositions are really atmospheric. I really like them. So this is definitely my favorite. Actually, kind of regret that I didn't get CD, because I mean, obviously CD quality will be a little bit better than MD. Whatever you say is still better. Plus, I would be able to obviously digitize them and put them on my cell phone. Now I'm actually gonna have to listen to those tracks only on MiniDisc. Have no other way. But yeah, really nice slow motion, like slow track, very atmospheric, and there's almost all of them. Actually, I'm pretty much, there's not a single bad track here. Not bad, mediocre. All of them are really good. So kudos to Red Manor Records back at the time. Kudos to Vincent for such a nice a nice disc, nice album. Like, really like it a lot. Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna wrap it up. So this is my little presentation for something which probably, oh, there is something else I have to mention, cannot be purchased anymore. Obviously, these are not available anywhere anymore. But even worth. Before, I used to listen to those tracks on YouTube. Believe you or not, this is all gone. Not any of them cannot be listened on YouTube. Those videos from Red Manor Records are gone. Okay, more or less, this is not just one person album. This is not. This is compilation of different artists. So this, as it is exists right here, it does not exist. So you cannot listen it in this shape. You have to pick and choose and look, I don't know, on Spotify and things like that for each individual artist here. This guy has an own album on Spotify. So this album you can listen, but it has only 9 tracks, I think. I don't know which one is out of here. Out of there, and why they exist only here, not on Spotify, but here is 12, there is 9. So this is something quite important. So this is essentially turned into vintage. It was vintage and now turned into vintage again because it disappeared. Yeah, kind of sad, because I think I would buy more of these sort of records, and I'm sad to see that Red Manor Records actually ceased to exist. I was actually really liking the other albums which I actually missed. I wanted to get them. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for now. Thank you for watching, see you next time, and stay tuned. There'll be more cool stuff coming in down the line.